Hi, my name is Leslie Hawk, and I am here with Shiloh. Shiloh is our 21-year-old paint gelding. He's been with us, I think, about 5 years now. We acquired him from the boarding stable where my niece was taking lessons. And his past life, he gave some lessons to some autistic children, and now did some reining competitions with my niece. And now he's just kind of a retired horse. We trail ride with him. We put some people on him that don't know how to ride because he's super chill. He can be a little stubborn, but he's super chill. So I'm going to do some vitals real quick with him, and then I'm going to have my niece do some observations. You got a little knot in your mane. And we'll take it from there. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to listen for his breathing. I'm going to get my watch out here so I can do this correctly. Lay my thermometer down there in its case. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. He's breathing at a really good normal, nice, easy rate. We tried it up here, but that didn't seem to put any exertion on him, right, buddy? All right, we're going to test his TMJ just a little bit. No reaction here. You going to let me see your teeth first? Gonna let me see your teeth first? I'm going to check his gums here. Ooh, they're nice and pink. Nice and pink. There we go. Let's see. I know. Yeah, you don't like it, do you? I got a little bit of the capillary refill. He's not a fan of me reaching into his mouth, but we're going to try again. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay. It's okay. But his gums are nice and pink, so I'm not really worried about the capillary refill here. All right, we're going to test. It's got a lot of hair, but we're going to see if we can see. No, it's really good reflexes. He's not dehydrated. Good boy. Good boy. So I'm going to listen to his heart rate. Again for a minute. Good. Nice, steady, slow heart rate. Good boy. Last thing I'm going to do is going to take his temperature. Wrong way. How did I get this in here? There we go. he's putting it in wrong. All right. Now, just leave it like that. Oh, super good. He's at a normal temp, about 99. So good. So we'll watch that when we get back. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is do some observations. I'm going to ask my niece to walk him front, back, like right, left. I'm going to, watch his movements, and then we'll know how best to proceed. All right, so Reagan, say hi. So this is Reagan's horse, actually. So I'm going to let her, what we'll start with, Reagan, if you'll just turn around and walk away from me, and then you will turn around and walk towards me, okay? I'd just like to see how he moves. He's a fat butterball, isn't he? That's good. Yeah, come towards me. So he has a normal stride. It's pretty steady. It's pretty good. All right. Let's stop there. Would you mind walking then towards that direction first, and then back to center, and then that direction, okay? Thank you. He's a little stiff on his back. We've noticed that when we've been trying to do different lead changes with him. It's on his right side here. He seems to be dragging it just a little. But it's coming under him nicely. And walk back to center. Yeah, that's good. Good job. Okay. Would you do the same now? Would you trot to the back and then trot towards me? Thank you. He's got a really good trot. He's got a big trot. Keeps his head down. Everything looks good. Okay, stop. Good. Now let's do the same thing back and forth, okay? Thank you. I'm interested to see. This side looks good. I'm interested to see this side. It seems to be going. It seems to be a little bit stiff back there. I can tell on that side. So we'll do some looking. That's on his left, actually. And his right looks a little stiff. Good. Okay. Well, we'll do some checking there when we do his palpitations. All right, so now we're going to do some palpitations. I just want to see if I can feel anything based on what I saw from his movement and what I know about him. So we're just going to do, start some feeling and just, he's like, what are you doing? We're going to go down here, can I see your, well, I'll go over here since it's easier. That's fine where I'm standing. We'll do some, palpitations on the brachiocephalic muscle. Buddy. And his, you feel something there? I'm not feeling any knots. I'm not feeling any, he's licking, that's good. Am I bothering you right there? Does it hurt right there? Okay. Maybe around his shoulder, scapula. Very bony right there. That must be his scapula. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to start on this side since it was easier. He's got a mane that just wants to stay on one side and will not flip over. What's that, buddy? Does that feel, what am I doing? Does that hurt? I don't feel anything. Ooh, there's something right there. There's something right there, isn't there, buddy? Okay. Yeah. You're all right. You're doing good, bud. So basically what I'm feeling, trying to see if I feel or not, any kind of bumps, any kind of reaction from him like we saw just a few minutes ago. I want to make sure that, you know, if there's any discomfort, that's the area I'm going to focus on, okay? I'm talking to my niece like I'm educating her, but she's behind the camera, so it's helpful to be talking to somebody. Ooh, does that hurt? See, this is the area I am concerned about, you know, because my niece tells me he fights sometimes in the right lead. So I'm wondering if there isn't some old scar tissue or something back here. Super squishy up there, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna test his tail out. Feels good. Not getting a reaction. His tail goes to the left. It's like offside a little bit, which is okay. Now I'm over on this side. I'm over on this side and I'm doing the same thing that I did on the other side, just looking for a reaction. Here, let's turn this way so they can see us a little bit better, baby. Come here. Good boy. Whoa. Such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Can you get squared up for me? Come here. I don't need to pick it up. Okay. Here. Back up. Good boy. Good boy. I always like them to be squared up so that they're not all of a sudden going to teeter my direction or another direction. He's not perfectly square, but he's better than he was. How's that feel, buddy? See, I'm sensing he's looking at me when I'm pushing back here, so when I'm palpitating back here. So I'm just wondering, that's the area I'm probably going to focus on the most, I think. What's there? What's right? Does that not feel good? Okay. That's it. That's okay. I gotcha. I see it. I gotcha. No problem, buddy. I gotcha. Good boy. So we're still just feeling for knots, anything that just feels unusual. There's a knot right there that I'm feeling. So we're going to look at that. Skin is moving really nice. It's very elastic. Okay. All right, baby. Whoa. Okay, well, so based on what I'm feeling, I'm gonna do some range of motion here now in just a few seconds. But I think what I'm gonna focus on is really a lot in his back area. Of course, I'm gonna give him, probably start off with the Swedish massage, of course, because that helps relax them and get them warmed up for the massage. But I'm gonna focus on that back area because that seems to be where I got the biggest reaction. I did feel a knot right here, so I'll work on that as well. Chewing his lips, so I think he enjoyed that little part that we just did. So right now what I'm going to do is some range of motion, and for that I'm going to need some treats. So I'm going to push pause just for a second so I can get some treats. So we're going to do some range of motion now. I just want to see what he's like as far as in the neck and in the legs. He knows I have treats now, so now I don't know how cooperative he's going to be. So let's just see. So I've got the treat here in my hand. I'm going to see if he comes back this way. No, you got to come back to. Oh, that's very good. Very good. So that was a good one. Let's go over here now. Let's see if we got some range of motion over here. Come here. Back all the way. Can you get closer? Okay, you can't get very close to his neck right here. But he's got some. Okay, good boy. Whoa. He's like, give me the treat. All right. You want to try another one? Can you come all the way down? Can you come all the way down? Let me get this off of your neck. Can you come all the way down? No? There you go. What about back here? Can you come all the way back here? Here. I don't want to encourage you to do it. You got to do it on your own. boy. Okay, that's better. Oh, very good boy. Very good boy. Okay, so he did that. So let's walk up here a little bit. Come here, baby. Whoa. Okay. Good boy. Okay. Now let's see what your legs do. So I'm going to bend his leg here. Come here. That's it. Nope, no more treats. I got no more. Come here. So let's bend it up here. Now I want to watch his shoulder, his scapula. He does not have a whole lot of movement here. He's very stiff. Very stiff. Okay, can I have that again? Hey, come here. There you go. Can I have it again? He is very stiff. Okay. So we're going to do some work there probably because he's super stiff. Let's go this way. Come here. Oh, good boy. Can I see this one? This one moves easier. This one moves easier. It doesn't bend up as far. Okay, he wants me to put it down before I pick it back up. Okay. So that right leg is better in the front than it was in the back. Okay? So his range of motion seems to be a little stiff on this side. Okay. Woo. 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 Alright, so now I'm going to do the back leg. What I'd like to do is turn you this way a little bit. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Whoa, good boy. Can't bend it up as far. Does not want me to extend it. Nope. Fights me on that. Okay. So we got a little bit of tension back there. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Can we turn the other way and show these nice folks? Come here. Come here. Come here. Want to stay in camera range. Whoa. Doesn't want to bend this one either. A little bit more range of motion there, but not much. Okay. All right. So we know, based on what I'm seeing, his back seems fine. He's got a little knot over there on the left-hand side in the front. His front legs are a little stiff, but a lot better than his back. So I'm going to probably concentrate a lot on the back, although I will give him a full massage today. And then we'll talk about what we'll do next. So, see you in a bit. So I'm going to use a variety of massage techniques today. That's it, buddy. No more treats. I'm going to use a variety of massage techniques today, but we're just going to start off with Shiloh today with a Swedish massage to get him kind of relaxed. He's warm, you know, you never want to do a massage on a cold horse, but he's warmed up a little bit. But I just want to do some Swedish massage, some effleurage. I'll do a little petrissage and tapament, of course, and I'll explain to you what I'm doing. But with effleurage strokes, so a Swedish massage, I'm just going to start off, you know, applying a little pressure along his neck, especially where I felt that, come here, buddy, that knot. And effleurage is just long, sweeping strokes, light pressure. And we'll do it all down his back. Just to get the blood flowing, get him warmed up, get him relaxed, kind of get him to feel what's happening. Make sure he's okay. I'm wringing his neck just a little bit. Oops, he wants to walk away. So we're going to come back. Come here, baby. Wring his neck just a little bit. Okay, baby. Okay. Come here, back up. around. I'm going to ask her to hold him. He seems to be getting a bit antsy, so we'll just do some effleurage. Get him warmed up. And again, it's just nice, steady, even strokes. Okay, buddy. And I'm going to do this on both sides. He's had massages before, but it's been a while. So I imagine he's like, what is she doing? That's a good boy. So I'm looking for signs too that he's relaxing. Again, he seems a bit antsy now, probably wondering what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. That's good. Shaking his head, licking his lips. I like that. I like that. I'm going to ask her to turn him around. And normally if the horse is relaxed and calm, you know, I'll do this myself, obviously, but because he was a little bit antsy in the beginning, and usually if she's out here, he wants to be where she is. So again, I'm just going to do some calming strokes down this brachiocephalic muscle. Deltoid. I'm keeping my whole hand with the contact with the horse because I just want him to understand this is a fun thing, and I'm watching for his reaction. Again, too, I want to see if he's relaxing. Usually that's the drooping of the head, licking of the lips. Not there. Ooh, somebody's stomach's grumbling. That was yours. I can see his lips moving. That's good. I want this to be an enjoyable experience for him, so it's just a nice and slow, gentle movement. Again, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to start wringing the neck. And again, what this does is it increases blood flow, it increases circulation. It's not a heavy pressure, it's just very light. It's like you're squeezing just slightly. See, he's licking his lip. That's good. Right above the withers is where we stop. So we're going to do some shaking. This breaks up any scar tissues. I especially want to do this on the other side where I felt that knot. We'll also probably do some compression there. The slower you go, the more soothing it is. It helps them before you ride them sometimes. It helps warm up their muscles. Good boy. I'm going to do some skin rolling here too. So you pick up the skin, you roll it back towards you. This breaks up any scar tissues that might be there. Because again, we don't know his history. So I don't know what he's had beforehand, but when I felt that, you know, side over there, how stiff it is, there could be some scar tissue here. Good boy. His lips moving, that's nice. Shows he's relaxing. Good boy. And I always follow up with some effleurage strokes, you know, kind of give him a break in between. Okay. I'm going to bend down and do some vibration. This helps tone his muscles too. We'll do some sweeping. Again with the effleurage, up and down. Do some vibration, friction. Is it uncomfortable? So he's moving around quite a bit, which tells me that it's not feeling super good. So I'm just going to go a lot slower here. Make sure, do a little compression, but not heavy. Now across the back, I'm going to do some wringing. Feels like you're wringing out a wet rag. Ooh, he likes that. Okay. But it's a nice, steady, even pressure. Did I touch something? I touched a nerve. Okay. I'll be careful. I'm sorry, baby. He kind of moved on that one. Doesn't like me back here very much, and I suspect it's over his vertebrae right here. So you always want to be really gentle over there. So we'll do some effleurage. I'm sorry, baby. Okay. I'm going to do some compression back here. Again, compression is deeper, so it's heavier pressure, but not like super heavy. 5 pounds maybe. Ooh, he likes that. His head's drooping. Oh yeah, this is nice, he says. But his skin's super elastic back here. So again, you know, with his problems with the lead changes, it could be scar tissue, it could be joint issues, it could be inflammation. So we'll talk about that at the end. But I just want to focus on these basic strokes. Okay. There's something out there he's seeing. Oh, I see. He sees a car in my pasture. He's like, what is that? And some more vibration. And some spreading. Do some vibration back here. Again, to just kind of eliminate waste from the tissues. Okay, buddy. And while I'm on this side, I'm going to go ahead and do some tapament. So tapament just kind of wakes up the body, if you will, wakes up the blood, kind of dilates the vessels, helps things get moving. So I'm going to do some clapping. You always want to do this on the bigger muscles, never on the bony areas, and never on the rib cage or anything. And not very heavy. When you're clapping, it's not very heavy. Too. This is like a little karate chop, same amount of pressure. Followed by, yeah, gosh. You're dirty, buddy. And then back here, you know, especially on the hindquarters, again, when he's having a lot of his issues, I'm going to do some pounding because I want to, get those muscles woken up. He's like, what are you doing? And normally pounding can be heavier, but I'm not going to do it real heavy this first time. I just want to see how he reacts to it. And again, not over this bony part. Not over the sacrum, not over. Compression again. This is the area I really want to focus on because of his problems. But everything seems to be moving fine. I'm not feeling anything. I'm always ending down his semi-tonias muscle, his gluteus, his gastrocnemius muscle. All right. Am I bothering you? I'm trying to be gentle, puppy. Let's turn him around and we'll do the other side. Thank you, Reagan. Okay. So again, we're going to just have fluoride strokes down here. And then we'll start with some skin rolling, especially in this area where I felt the knot. I'm going to do some compression to try to see if I can release that knot. There it is. I can tell I'm hitting a nerve. So I want to be gentle. When he shows me something like that, I just want to be, let's back up a little. I want to be very gentle with him. Because I don't want to irritate it, but I want to work on it. Let's back him up a little. Okay, whoa, baby. There you go. Good boy. So it was around here I was feeling it. So I'm going to do some compression until I feel a release. He's licking, which is a good sign. So I'm going to do some vibration, point vibration with my fingers. There it is. Cross friction. Effleurage. To kind of relax him. You always have to be aware of your feet, where they are in relation to them. So let's do some skin rolling here. Again, I'm going to try to break up any. I don't feel that knot anymore. It wasn't a big knot, but I also don't want to irritate him. But he was licking his lips, which was a good sign. Down your leg a little bit. Do some vibration, some sweeping. Go back to doing some shaking right there. I want to see if I can feel it anymore. No? All right. Do some ringing on this side. Whoa. Ringing does not seem to be his favorite. I'm not doing it. Hi, buddy. I mean, muscle squeezing. I was calling it ringing. Now I'm ringing. Again, slow, gentle pressure. It just gets the blood flowing. I mean, that's what massage is all about, right? Relaxing, getting rid of scar tissue, getting the blood flowing. Come back here. I'm getting some, he's tensing up when I'm back here. Let's just back him up a little bit. Closer here. Closer here. Closer here. Reagan, walk him around, please. Let's be. Okay. All right. He was tensing up right here. So I want to just not do heavy compression. I don't want to cause him pain or discomfort, but I want to feel things, and I want to see if I can release some of that discomfort he's having. So I hold, release, hold, release, effleurage in between. You know, you want the massage to be pleasant for the horses, but you also want it to be therapeutic. You want to fix them as much as you can. He doesn't have big problems. I just think he needs more massage. Does that hurt? Okay, buddy. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. He's breathing faster. Okay. All right. Let's do some clapping. I don't want to... Such a good boy. Picking up and out. Okay, that doesn't cause him as much. Doesn't seem to be reacting to that as much as he does. Okay. Let's bring him around this way. So I think what we're going to do now, thanks, Randy, is, whoa, buddy, we're not done yet. He's like, are we done, Mom? Are we done? So I'm noticing a lot of discomfort there on the back. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stretch him. You should always end massages with stretching. So we're going to stretch him out a little bit. And then I think we'll talk a little bit more after I'm done there what I think we should do moving forward. I have some ideas. So let's see what we can do with the stretching. Okay? Ooh, that's better. That's better. Good boy. That was much better. See, I'm a little bit looser. Not much, but I'm a little bit. I see the popping. Oh, what a good boy you are. Can I see this one? Good. Okay. That was much better than when we were doing it before, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Here. Ooh, there we go. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, good boy. So you never want to hold it when you're doing it the first time, those stretches for more than like 5 seconds. We work up to 20 seconds. But he was much looser when I did it this time before we started. He sees the car going back and forth. All right, the last stretch I'm going to do is back here on his tail. And I'm just going to check it. Now this is to stretch out his back. This is probably one of my favorite stretches. I don't know why. I'm sure it feels very mobile. So you just want to like use your body weight. Good boy. Good boy. All right. So, as I said, Shiloh, doesn't do a whole lot of work anymore. He's more of a trail horse, more of a lesson horse. But again, when we do ride him, we're noticing the trouble with the leads. And it's his back one, of course, when he's trying to pick up the right lead. or the left lead, the correct lead. And so we noticed as I was doing the massages, he's feeling a lot of tension there. I could feel the tension in his back when I was doing the massages back there. Aside from the knot up front, I don't feel a whole lot. He seems to be very relaxed there. The skin is very elastic. So I think what I'd like to really do moving forward, and Reagan, I'll suggest this for you, is in the mornings, you know, after he eats, before you turn him out, maybe just, you know, stretch him a little, do a little of some of the stretching techniques that I just did, do some effleuride strokes, which I'll show you how to do. And then we'll probably pick this up weekly. I would like to do weekly massages on him in the beginning, just the sweetest massages, get him going, and maybe in about 2 or 3 weeks, I would love to do a myofascial massage, which I think will help some of the fascia, the joints, especially in the back where he's having some issues. And we might even try some shiatsu massages. He's a very calm horse, and as I was looking through the shiatsu massages, you know, none of them really apply to him because he's a very chill horse, but I think that he would enjoy some of the techniques there. And so I think that's what we're going to do moving forward. In the meantime, I thank you for your time.